instead of
It's bigger than the Olympics.
So we're not live.
We are now.
We're not live. Oh shit!
Okay.
Hi guys.
Anyway,
We're so back.
No, the fuck we ain't.
We're back on air.
That we are.
yeah.
That part's true.
For context, I thought I thought I started a stream and it caught like a bit that Edwin was doing that at like the tail end. So I was like, well, stream has zero context for that. But turns out I accidentally hit record instead of
Going
stream.
live.
Yeah. But anyways, welcome back to Shiki's Insanity arc.
Oh right, that.
Well, I say welcome back.
Not now, Shiki. I'm scoring numbers beyond human comprehension.
You can find that at this point I can actually comprehend them quite well.
Gosh.
No, the fuck he can't.
Tsukihime.
You have any idea how big a number fucking 9 at e to the 36 is?
Well, clearly, pretty big.
Exactly.
Pretty big.
Well,
big,
if
yeah,
her words
sure.
are to go by, it's enough to destroy the government.
It would be enough to destroy a lot of things, actually.
Once again, this bit only makes sense to me and all. But anyways,
That could be said about a lot of things.
that's true. The hours flow thick, hot, and slow like molten metal. I can't bring myself
that's not pleasant.
to look at my bloodied right hand. My broken fingers reset, the blood flow stops, and the wound closes. The regeneration is so unnatural it's hard to believe my own body is responsible for it. A bestial panting fills the room from wall to wall. I still haven't slept a wink when the sun rises. My head is throbbing. I must have dropped my glasses some point during the night. Now I can't find them. Strange that I've lost something so important. But that's always the way with important things. The room is covered in clusters of lines so thick it makes me want to vomit. Oh. Overwhelmed by nausea, I decide to cut them all and be done with them. It makes me feel a little better. Every time something falls apart, the pain eases slightly. But the more I cut, the fiercer my craving when it returns. Oh.
Oh.
I know now what it is that I crave. Everything. I want everything. Everything I see fills me with rage. It's all so unsightly. What meaning is there in living, in propagating, when your end is assured? When you are bound by such obvious constraints? Ill-conceived. Pathetic. Everything I see disgusts me. So I close my eyes.
God, I fucking knew you were gonna do it.
But all that awaits me in the darkness are memories of how it felt to kill. The feeling of a hard...
I'm gonna be honest, if you didn't make that bit, I was.
Yeah. There we go. The feeling of a hard, spotless blade becoming one with soft, pulsating flesh. The mental trauma, enough to cripple a higher mammal's wits. A repulsive sensation so sickening I want to bite off my tongue. The despair at having fallen as far as I can fall. Once this feeling has been known, it cannot be unknown. And to damn me further, my first partner was exquisite beyond compare. The excitement I felt as I carved Arkawade into 17 pieces is permanently seared into my mind. Digging my knife into her flawless body, cutting through the inhuman blaze of her life, far greater than her vessel of flesh could contain. That moment of perfect ecstasy was my ruin. Was it her body that was broken then? But my brain. I want to destroy something in its prime. I want to kill something brimming with life. Part of me knows it's wrong, but no taboo can restrain this urge. My Rambles was burning me from the inside out. Meanwhile, Hisui.
Oh, fuck.
Master Shiki, are you awake?
No! Hisui, get away!
Hisui, get out of there! A woman's voice comes from the other side of the door. The sound of it fills me with terror.
Master Shiki, might you open the door? I have your clothes for the day.
Open the door.
I slowly opened the door.
I gently opened the door.
There it is.
Oh. Here we go. Open the door and let Hisui inside. I can't let that happen. There's no telling what I might do. Just... Okay, yeah. Anyway. Welcome, Raven. Shiki has lost it.
That's putting it mildly.
Yeah. There's no telling what I might do. By hiding myself away and curling up into a ball, I've only barely managed to contain my urges. If I were to let something in. Something... Oh my god. Something so easy to kill. Then, also Peely, why did you say that?
Say what?
I believe it was him who commented on the VOD, or one of the VODs earlier today. It was the one where it was the one where Edwin made the joke of that Kohaku would tell Akiha, it would tell Akiha, like, during, when Shiki was, like, getting sick, that she would say, like, Mistress Akiha, I think Shiki is pregnant. And then I could not hold back the joke, where it was just like, impossible, the Total family empire curse.
The Total family empire curse?
Yes, that's what I said.
Don't you fucking say another word, Edwin. I know exactly where you're gonna go with this.
Anyways, shut up. Stop bothering me. I yell with all the strength I can muster.
The implication that Shiki is actually blood related. He just wasn't born to the mother.
Oh my god.
I didn't think about it like that.
Why are we like this?
Oh.
Master Shiki, are you still feeling unwell?
Because I am.
Putting it fucking mildly.
I told you to stop bothering me. Please just leave me alone. She opens the door. She comes in. I know I'll do something that can't be undone. After a short pause, I hear Hisui's footsteps recede. They fade quietly away down the hallway. I'm safe for now. I can't kill anyone if there is no one around for me to kill. That thought brings me some comfort. I need a distraction. Maybe I should try reading that book. Oh, it's not here. From biographies written in a variety of languages, to ships' logbooks detailing the voyages of past travelers, the Sunroom has no shortage of books. More than enough to pass the time, even if they aren't exactly stimulating. But no matter how hard I look, I can't find the one I was reading. Is Roside taking over? Is he going crazy all by himself? The former. Where could it have gone?
I think it's pretty obvious.
In mounting panic, I tried to picture the cover of the book, but my memories come back empty. Where is it? Wait, now that I think about it. What was it doing in my room in the first place? It had no title, no author, no publisher to speak of. It was just a long, bizarre story about a long, bizarre life. I need lean.
Bizarre
Wait,
adventure.
Bizarre adventure?
Yes.
God fucking damn it!
Same brain cell.
Shining justice.
I searched the
Okay,
bookshelf.
Edwin, I don't think I've ever told you, but I'm not gonna lie. The start of Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, to me, sounds like the start of Uptown Funk.
I can hear that. Yeah.
I'll have to look at the song later and see if I hear it. Anyway, I need Ciel. Yes. Okay, just from you singing that alone, yeah, I can kind of hear it. But anyway, I searched the bookshelf. Since it's not on the table, maybe I put it back.
Guys, when are we gonna do the JoJo marathon, where we watch all of JoJo?
Billy,
Good
you
question.
down for that?
I mean, I'm not against it.
Good question.
I want to get to part 4.
Anyway, no, it's not there. But should there be a gap on the shelf where the missing book would go? Then why do the spines form one perfect, unbroken row? I'm drawing nothing but blanks. I can't remember where any book fit on the shelf. Can't remember pulling it down or opening it. Come to think of it, was it ever really there at all? If you ever turned into one, get out of my head. A grating female... Oh. If you ever turned into one, a grating female voice whispers in my ear. The book I found, the story it held. I read it to pass the time when I couldn't sleep. But what if all along, I really was asleep and simply dreaming that I was awake? Something yourself. Cry and scream like a miserable wretch.
Get out of my head!
Blubber pitifully. What? Blubber pitifully that you don't want something
kill
yourself.
Son Goku,
as you
kill
sleep
Son
your-
Goku, kill Son Goku, kill Son
Shikitono,
Goku,
kill Shikitono.
kill Shikitono, kill Shikitono, kill
So it
Shikitono.
was all just a dream. You're putting smoke all over my head and stuff, man. But I don't dream. Even if I did, where would my subconscious get that kind of material? I'd never seen any of those things before. So they can't have been my dreams. You're a worm in time, the thunderstorm. You just haven't realized it yet. Shut up. Shut up. But then, what were they? How could I be dreaming someone else's dreams?
Well, you see, it's an interesting phenomenon. I'm not gonna go with that. I don't know where.
Dream
The real
co-op?
Shiki died years ago, and all that's left is a murdering psychopath. No. My memories are just muddled, that's all. I gave in to my urges once, but Arcoid was special, different. Otherwise, I could have kept them under control. I'm not crazy. I'm not. Ciel is finally back in my life.
Crazy?
I can't afford
think
to
I'm
go
crazy?
insane now.
Huh?
You get to speak in
God
Noah line for
fucking
one
damn it.
final time.
I thought I was free! I was free!
Noah.
But that's how it always goes. All growers always think they're normal until they're...
I told you to shut up! We're trying to do like the, you're going on a trip.
Kinda. Better pack your bags, kid, because you're going on a trip.
My breath comes out in ragged
John,
gasps.
you're not on any drugs, right? It was only the one apple, Mom.
The touch of the sunlight
Ooh.
fills me with fury. My throat is so dry I might go mad. Shut up, you 65-year-old woman. Go back to the kitchen.
Tiki, you're not on drugs, are you?
The one apple.
It was just one vampire.
It was the one vampire, sis.
Yeah. Is this Hisui again?
Master Shiki. Yeah, change the music, and this could be like a comedic scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Master Shiki, are you there?
A woman's voice. Wait, what?
No.
It was one edible, okay? My church girlfriend senpai gave it to me.
It was a communion wafer.
It was a communion wafer. That's what she told me. A woman's voice comes from the other side of the door. I don't know how to answer. The right words won't come. All I can think about, all I can see, is myself growling and screaming as I surrender to my impulses. And this is gonna be difficult. And kill, and kill, and kill.
Son Goku.
Kill Son Goku. Kill Son Goku.
Oh wait, wait, is it? Are you hearing kill for some reason? Or you? Because it's supposed to be the censors. Okay.
We're just assuming it says kill, honestly.
Yeah, because that's what I said through the censor. No, Shiki, don't follow the dark side.
Shiki,
Anyway.
follow the
You were
dark
the
side.
chosen one.
Shiki, follow the dark side.
Coincidentally, I was watching a few Star Wars related videos yesterday. Anyway.
Really?
Something's wrong with my head, so I smash it against the wall. Again and again until it feels like it's gonna split open. But the thought of cutting, I assume, Arkway to pieces just won't go away. Now I see. This impulse, trying to bend my mind to madness. This hopelessness, as my identity and memories are slowly twisted to a new purpose. This fear, as I watch myself turn to something else. This is him. This is Roa. Someone knocks at the door. You were supposed to destroy Ciel, Rouch, not join it. Anyway, someone knocks at the door. I can't open it. If I do, there's no going back. Oh, those dreams must have been the previous Roa's memories. The final days of some unknown soul who tried to hide themselves away, only to succumb, murder their own parents, and transform their hometown into a necropolis. There's nothing I can do. Not even suicide would be a solution. I truly have no way out. Those dreams have taught me that. I've seen what my predecessors saw, felt what they felt. So I know that even if I were to kill myself, only I would die. Roa would live on, with full control over my body. And that would only make the coming nightmare worse.
Mr. Shiki, please, open the door.
Knock, knock.
Open the door.
A woman's voice comes from the other side of the door. Please walk away. It is a familiar voice, but the words it speaks sound like a foreign language. She sounds so far away. Only a single flimsy wall stands between us. But I might as well be on the moon, hearing her shout to me from the earth.
Moon!
Stop mocking me!
The hour hand creeps past 10. Finally, she gives up and leaves. Multiple women take turns knocking at the door, but I ignore them all.
Kiki
12.
ignoring women? I had my suspicions. I had my suspicions. Notice how he's filtering out the noise of women, but he's listening to the male vampire. Interesting.
God.
Interesting. I'm
12
just saying.
p.m. I'm starving, but I can tough it out. I lean against the wall and wrap my arms around my trembling body. You scared? Who would have thought?
Me, I thought.
2 p.m. I'm so thirsty I could die. Doesn't he have harem? Depends on the timeline. Time has started to flow strangely.
I'm just saying, guys.
Timeout.
I'm just saying, guys. He has too much chemistry with Arihiko. I'm just saying, guys.
Oh my god.
Sometimes 10 minutes pass by in a second. Sometimes a second drags on for 10 minutes. Stimulants pump into my bloodstream. Impulses fire off in all directions. My body brims of energy while my mind atrophies. 4 p.m. More knocking. A voice calls through the door. I can't tell who it belongs to. I can't even recognize the name they're repeating. 5 p.m. Steadily, darkness creeps in. 6 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Someone's here. Shiki, are you here? Are you there? I brought you some dinner. I can't have you go the whole day without eating. It's Kohaku. She knocks on the door. You can't hide away forever, misser. You gotta eat something at least. There's a new sound. A rattling. Not a hand knocking on wood, but a key turning in a lock.
No.
You can't stop me. I've got my master key.
No, Kohaku. What you need is a master key. It's a master sword. You need a master sword, you fool.
The doorbell turns.
No. Wait. Oh, this isn't gonna end well.
Yeah, I pulled out the thing.
I'm gonna assume you have to turn her away.
Yeah,
I assume
that's
it's
kind of
lit.
what I'm thinking. Where the heck is...
You know,
Oh, there it
maybe
is.
she'll just leave the food at the door and just leave.
Yeah. The answer is you say 1. That's correct.
I'm assuming it's... Oh, okay.
Yeah. The door creaks open. It's all over. Yelling at her now won't stop her from coming in. Even so, eating dinner is out of the question. I couldn't bear where it would lead. The temptation would be irresistible. My parched throat and tattered self-restraint would crave relief.
Ooh, thank God.
Yeah. And the last of my identity would vanish from existence, crushed beneath the weight of my desire. My breathing grows harder. I have to restrain myself. There's a spectrum.
The mirror?
I guess, yeah. Somehow. Alright, I'm coming. Oh my. Look at this place.
Oh, that's interesting.
Kohaku's smile doesn't fade, but her eyes widen as she takes in the scored walls and dismembered furniture. There's no shadow of fear on her sweet features. No trace of weariness in her all too vulnerable figure. The porcelain skin, which may well have been sculpted for the sole purpose of driving men mad, glows with raw vitality. Oh, Shiki, this won't do. We all lose our temper sometimes, but this is a little overboard, don't you think? There's no hesitation in her voice. No forced calm. Even after seeing the ruin I've made of my room, she approaches me with her usual tenderness. I can't hold it back, but I have to. I can't bear it, but I have to. I feel her trust, her compassion. She still sees good in me. I've got to shut myself away, even if that means cutting my own throat.
No, Shiki. There's so good in you. I sense it.
This is the exact same camera angle from school days.
Should I read?
Oh my
should I even
God.
read that? Should I even read that message?
But...
You know, to be honest, the stream is so blurry I can't even tell what it is, but maybe?
I feel like that's too frightening a sentence to speak in the Roshiki voice. I don't know.
Well, can you type it in her
No.
Damn.
It says,
You take a screenshot of it?
Kohaku.
Oh, it's totally cool then. Oh, I support it actually.
Oh my god.
Shiki, something's going on, isn't it?
You got my vote.
Why don't you tell me how this happened? But she won't
A
let
vote for me is a vote for Mothman.
I guess. Smiling, Kohaku approaches my fetal figure on the bed.
He's in the fetal position.
Bad luck, someone inside me. Wait, bad luck, someone inside me sneers. This woman is no stranger to caring for the sick. She approaches me cautiously but gently, never dropping her kind smile for a second. I must not be the first beast she's had to treat.
Hi, Johnny.
No. Hurry.
Wait.
I don't want this.
Yes.
Hurry. Stop. Hurry. Shut up. Hurry.
You showed up at a pretty intense part, Johnny.
Yeah, what I miss?
Oh, wait.
So basically, Shiki's lost his fucking mind right now. He's been locked away in his room the entire day. He's completely trashed the place. There's like fucking cuts all over the walls now. And like Kohaku just entered the room.
Yeah. In case you haven't, I don't remember if you were here last time for when this was like fully kind of shown. But Ro is kind of taking over his body. That's why he's gone mad.
Oh, damn.
But
Yeah, evil vampires trying to hijack his body.
yeah, but I can bring that up at the end. Anyway, run. Away. Straining the last of my reason to its breaking point, I squeeze those words from my throat. It's a monumental effort. Sorry? I'm afraid I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it once more for me? But it only makes things worse. Reassured that I am no danger, Kohaku, suspecting nothing, brings her face closer, even closer, to my trembling body and ravenous jaws. One pale finger touches my shoulder, filled with pulsing blood, radiating gentle warmth, and sparks burst in the back of my head. I slam on the bricks, but the wires have been cut. My body is no longer my own. I can't find that is a very long word, thirst for blood.
Destroy the waifu. No!
I pour all my strength into my legs, trying to keep them from closing the distance. But it only achieves the opposite effect.
Damn.
I pour all my strength into my arms, trying to keep them from pinning her down. But I only succeed in tightening their grip. I fight to protect her with all I have. But none of me is working as it should. As a last resort, I bite off my tongue. If I can't breathe, my body should stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. But my right hand, the hand I've raised to tear her open, plunges into my mouth, keeping my tongue from blocking my windpipe. And my left hand I fight hardest of all, until tears well in my eyes, until blood streams from my nose, but it won't let me move as much as a finger. And it coils around its prey like a snake.
That.
And it squeezes tight around her pale throat. What the? And then I come to. My gasping laughter brings me to my senses. The glasses I thought had disappeared are by my feet. Something lost, now found. I don't understand how. I don't want to try, but now I can bring reality back into focus. And once I do,
Please don't be what I think it is.
I see
God fucking damn it.
Kohaku's corpse lying in front of me. She isn't moving. Maybe she's unconscious. Maybe she's dead. At this point, I can't even tell. All I'm certain of is the immutable reality of my deeds. My hands dangle uselessly by my sides. The left dripping scarlet, the right equally bloody from its attempt to stop the left. I feel a throbbing in my mouth as my tongue regrows. Me and her, blood and pain. That's all there is. I've lost my mind. I'm so far gone. There's no way back. Of all my force of will, I couldn't stop a
I
single
hope you
finger.
burn it all forever. Hell's
My
too
brain
good for him.
shrivels up. My stomach threatens to expel everything. My guilt lapses into rising thirst. I long to grasp her
That's
pale
where are you?
throat, her inviting flesh, and sink my teeth in deep. Want
Hey, bro, if you want to
popularity?
stick something,
Buy
stick it on
viewers
this
on
thing.
streamboot.org. Remove this space. Be gone, but I must be broken.
That.
Broken beyond repair. This is as far as I go. I don't think I can stay sane anymore. Out. I have to get out. If I stay here, I am going to kill Kohaku. And if I stay in the mansion, I'll do the same to Akiha and Hisui. I have to get away before the urges come back.
It's a little funny.
I have to lock myself away. I have to find somewhere to lock myself away, or I'll go mad again. Meanwhile, the Tamaki insert. Wow, who thought this mansion house had many beautiful, cute... Shiki, what the fuck? Why are you laughing? I flee the house like a starving beast. Perhaps I feel it on my skin, or perhaps my hearing has grown more acute. The ringing in my ears pierces through my brain. I don't see anyone nearby, but I sense human beings all around me, riddling the crazed cityscape. As long as I'm so close to this teeming hive of insects, dense concentration of people, it's only a matter of time until I lose control again. I have to go somewhere I can be alone,
Control.
where I can't cause any unintended harm. Shiki, why are you laughing at stream? It's disrespectful as fuck, bro.
Why are you laughing at Kohaku's chorus? It's disrespectful as fuck, bro.
Well, I still can. While I'm still me, I have to hide away where I can't hurt anyone.
Hide away.
Why would you go here?
Trying to have Arcuite kill him, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. I make it to the park. An oasis of quiet at the heart of the business district. Well, it sees its share of visitors during daylight hours. Now that night has fallen, it's as silent as the grave. But even this dead zone is saturated with signs of human life.
A
Breathing.
what zone?
What?
Edwin. A dead zone.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell, Garlic Jr.
My god.
Hey, Garlic Jr.
Hey, Garlic Jr.
Hey, Garlic Jr. What?
The dead zone.
Mate, I took a photo of his gun.
Oh, my
Breathing,
God.
coughing, over loud chatter. It presses in on me from all sides like cotton wool. Can't believe my own senses. I'm over 200 meters south of the station. The clamor of the shopping district might as well be next door. The distant pinpricks of light that mark the residential district, so glaring I have to squint. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! clapped my hand to my forehead to try and ride out the headache. Looking for an escape in such a densely packed city was futile from the start. In the beating heart of human civilization, there is no such thing as solitude. So why fight it? Look around. You're just a short stroll away from all the prey you could ever want. Go on. The human organism has plenty of cells to spare. Besides, isn't everyone secretly hoping for somebody to cull the excess? You would be doing them a favor. Think of it like picking up litter. Shut up. My head won't stop pounding. I wish whatever's in there would give it a rest. This headache already has me close to fainting. All I want to do is squeeze my eyes shut and block it all out. But I can't. I'm exhausted, both physically and mentally, and I haven't slept a wink. If I close my eyes now, I'll pass out. And if I pass out, I'll never wake up. My eyes might open, but it won't be me behind them. That scares me, horrifies me. But there is a way out. Before that happens, I have to take my knife, plunge it into my throat. To my shame, all I managed is to nick the skin. I can't do it. Apparently I value my life too much to sacrifice it for a what-if. As though once long ago, I swore to make the most of every last borrowed second of it. Someone, help me. I need someone.
Ciel, where are you?
If I can't kill myself, then I need a guardian. Someone to watch over me, making sure I stay awake, making sure I stay sane.
There's only 2 people.
Ciel. I don't want her to see me like this, but it's the only way. And besides, didn't you say to call her if anything happened? Clinging to that final lifeline, I take out my phone. I know I'm a lost cause. Not even Ciel can fix the inside of my head. All I'm doing is saddling her with an unfair burden. But I want to see her. I want to hear her voice. As long as she's there for me, I think I can stay Shiki Tono.
As long as I gotta call my church girlfriend.
Yeah. I find Ciel's number and hit call.
And immediately hang up.
It rings 3 times, then a cheerful voice crackles through the speaker.
Hi, もしもし。
Good evening! Ciel here.
トノ君から電話なんて珍しい。
Shiki, why did you name her as mommy?
珍しい。これが初めてでした。
Why, Tono? What a surprise. It's not often you call. Actually, I think this is the first time ever. How odd.
Ciel. So you know how I said that nothing bad was gonna happen? Well...
How odd. Just the sound of her voice fills me with warmth.
もしもし。Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Hello? Oh god. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Maybe I've been butt dialed.
おーい。聞こえてますか?
Hello? Is anybody there? She sounds like she doesn't have a care in the world. I've only been to her apartment once, but I can see her clearly in my mind's eye, lounging around with her feet up. Shiki, why did you specifically... Never mind. The words won't come. I can't think of anything to say. This was a stupid idea. I never should have called. I better cut my losses and hang up. Oh no, it's playing the title theme. It's not a good sign.
Nope.
Ciel.
Is this a dead end?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't think so. It shouldn't be.
It definitely feels like one, but I said this was the right answer.
Unless we were lied to.
Shiki Tono Death Scene 4K.
Oh my god.
Ciel. But the warmth in her voice is too compelling. I can't help but croak out a reply.
つながっていますね。
Oh, good. You're there after all.
どうしたんです
What's
か?
gotten into
Oh
you
yeah, I
calling
love
so
when
late?
games play their main themes.
Yes. Yes, it is well known my thoughts on that trope. For a moment, I consider backing out. Ciel, the group chat got leaked. Shiki, we need to destroy Soya! Anyway. I opened my mouth to give her some excuse, promise to see her tomorrow and hang up, but I can't do it. Ciel, I think I'm lost. My words come out in a hoarse whisper. Excuse me? Ciel's voice takes on a hard edge. Tono, what are you saying? What do you mean you're lost? I just am. I tried. Honest. I really did. But it wasn't enough in the end. Miss Noel was right. I'm a murdering psychopath. Nothing more. A common killer of the lowest sort. Even now I catch myself imagining returning to the mansion and slitting probably Kohaku and Akiha's throats. If that's how I think about the people closest to me, I must be rotten down to my very core. I just killed my maid and Tamaki, the person following me around. No, Tamaki! Tamaki's dead now! I don't know what to do. I tried to kill myself, but I can't. I don't think I ever learned how. Don't worry about that. Where are you now? The park, south of the station. I figured I should go where no one was around, but it's no good. Too many houses, and my head is killing me. I see. You were wise to try and stay away from people. Do you remember where we fought Vlove? Should be deserted, which means it'll be quiet. Head there. I'll join you as soon as I can. Don't worry, the GWR gods got her back. Guys, I don't think. Guys, can we do anything about this?
It wasn't me.
Okay, by gods, do you mean us?
It has to say by default, I assume. Or Koei Tecmo plot armor. Yeah, probably that.
Yeah, that's a bit more reliable.
No, you can trust my divinity.
Motherfucker, I can't even trust you with your own mortality.
That's true.
I think I trust you with divinity?
I have great plans for you all. Great plans for you.
And that's the scariest part.
See, that's why I don't trust you with divinity.
Anyways, yeah. If there's anywhere without people around, it's there. The barricade shouldn't be a problem for you and your knife. Once you're inside, wait for me at the bottom of the crater. Oh, Sage Edwin, give me your wise wisdom.
Edwin of the stream, what is thine wisdom?
If you want your lawnmower to work, you gotta keep that shit maintained, man. Sometimes grass gets stuck in the thing, so you gotta clean it out. So
the blades.
Yeah, you gotta clean out the blades. When it's off, of course.
Yeah.
Well, then no shit.
Wear gloves. They sell gloves for to prevent cutting. You should buy those. They're pretty good.
I don't think they can stop. I don't think
Not
they can
while
stop
it's
a rapidly
moving.
spinning.
Not while it's moving. You
Okay.
clean it when it's off.
That's what I
You
assumed.
clean it when it's off.
Oh my god. I was about to... I criticized you, Edwin, for clarifying to have it be turned off. Clearly, I was mistaken. Clearly, I was mistaken. Billy, why the fuck would you even think about trying to clean a rapidly spinning blade while
Oh
moving?
no, it's Edwin we're talking about.
You see, I am the wise one.
I don't know if I would call you wise.
I am the wise one. Alm is the wrathful one.
What does that
Billy
make?
is-
What does that make me?
Billy is
inaccurate.
Billy is the Billy one.
Billy. No. Billy's secretly the horny one. He just doesn't want to admit it.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna say Digiton, but.
Where's Digiton if not horny?
What am I? Chap litter?
No, Johnny.
No, Johnny.
You're like the one that's you're like the like you're depicted in all the artwork. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're like people think you're symbolic, but no, you're real.
You're the primordial whose name has been lost to time.
Now, wouldn't that be Jason since he's rarely here?
Okay, cool. Yeah, he can be. He can be.
yeah,
He
no,
can
yeah,
be.
there you go,
He
yeah.
can be. Yeah, he can be that. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, no, I'm changing our roles. Always the spiteful one.
Sure. Jason, yeah.
I feel like
as I
Raffles
said, he's
is a bit
rarely
more
here.
accurate.
I think. Wasn't the last time he was on stream literally when we did the Mambo stream?
I think so.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that was his last stream appearance.
His previous.
Previous, yeah.
His previous.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
But anyways, the call cuts out with a beep. I pocket my phone and stagger to my feet. I'll also real quickly dub another Tamaki line. And I'm back. It's a good thing I got that. I assume that's supposed to be talisman. It's a good thing I got that talisman from Kasumi back in the Venus Islands.
Oh my
Where did my
god.
head go?
Dude, I'm telling you, the worst part of DOA 7 existing now is that I can't make fun of DOA for being dead.
Yes. Then like the day afterwards, you were like, "Oh god, I just realized I lost my easiest joke against you."
That's true. I should still do it anyway.
Still do it anyway, even though the re-release is like 2 months away.
Do we truly count the re-release as anything?
Well, we don't know much about it yet.
Are we gonna be streaming Dead or Alive? Are we gonna be streaming Dead or Alive 6 last round?
I will.
Oh, thank God, this one isn't mandatory.
Oh my god.
We only really do.
Apparently, though.
Karma's a bitch, and Tamaki's here to remind you, Edwin.
Oh my God, she's in that one too.
Oh my god, you're right.
So I thought you were gonna say like the worst part of DOA 7 existing is that Tamaki might be in it.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Might be in it.
The worst part about DOA 7 says nothing. Perhaps. For now.
Perhaps. No, the worst part about DOA 7 is that Tamaki might be in it. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he was gonna say.
The keyword is might. The keyword is might.
I feel like she's earned her spot.
The keyword is might.
I don't know. I feel like it's still pretty fucking likely. I don't know enough about DOA, but it sounds like it's likely.
Might.
Yeah, I don't know if we brought it up on stream before, but after Venus vacation, Edward's perception of Tamaki has changed significantly.
Tamaki in the background plotting.
Basically. Is Tamaki a new antagonist?
To Edwin, at least. I don't care.
Anyway. Ciel's coming. She's coming for me. She can't help, but I still want to see her. My fever's starting to take hold again. Praying I don't encounter any passersby on my way to the crater, I stumble out of the park. I think I see where this is going. The barricade looms large over the deserted street. The glasses go off and the chain goes down. Unbelievable. I've been keeping my knife in my pocket all this time without even realizing. The moment Tamaki sees Sayori from NG4, it's over. If she's even alive to see.
What's worse? Which one's worse? Getting Tamaki in there or getting Hakumo in there? Which one's worse? Which one's truly worse?
Oh my god.
Anyway, well, I know why. So I could be ready to kill at any time. I swallow that bitter truth and slip through the gap in the barricade. Don't want to think about anything right now. As long as I do as Ciel says, everything will be alright.
Ciel, I think we need to kill this guy.
Damn. I'm making my way down through the broken concrete. The stacked layers of rubble bring to mind a giant staircase. They turn to climb into a one-way street. Even a child could make their way down, but the return is next to impossible. Siri, play Linkin Park music. Scaling any of the 2-meter drop-offs would be difficult, but climbing them all in succession would be a grueling task. Not to mention the danger of the steps collapsing under the strain. A reminder of how poorly suited human beings are to animal exertion. You know, these wounds, they will not heal actually kind of fits for Shiki, considering, you know, he has the power of super death.
Wouldn't it be the other way around, considering he does actually seem to be regenerating?
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah. I just meant, like, when he used it against, like, other things.
Metaphorically.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, the city sounds grow fainter with every jump down. The crater isn't much farther from the station than the park, but the noise doesn't seem to reach here. My pants are filthy by the time I reach the bottom. There's nothing down here but the collapse. But the collapsed buildings.
To be honest, man, I thought you said my pants were off. I
was thinking the same fucking thing.
My pants were off when I made it to the station.
Oh,
well, keep in mind, the only thing we saw for like a solid brief second was fucking just my pants.
My pants.
My pants! He's like saying he's sliding down the crater, it's just my pants, and I'm like, oh, they fell down. His pants came
the
off.
one moment of lucidity.
Yeah.
The one moment of lucidity. Fucking A. Oh god.
The moment Shiki kills Tamaki, Tamaki's in the Family Guy pose.
Oh my god.
Anyways, there's nothing down here but the collapsed building's remnants in the night sky. That said, it's not the barren wasteland I remember. Amidst the hills and valleys of rubble are a few pillars from the underground chapel that survived the collapse. I force my aching legs onwards till I reach the bottom of the basin. I can't walk another step. The moment I reach my destination, I collapse. I catch myself on my hands, ending up on all fours. As though I'm prostrating myself, just as I ought to be.
I was thinking the same thing then.
I'm burning up, but the feeling of losing hold of myself has subsided. I expect that what I did to Kohaku satisfied those impulses for a while. My stomach revolts. Bitterness floods my mouth. I haven't eaten anything today, so bile is all I have left to throw up. Kohaku. No apology could ever make that right. An apology would only condemn me all the more. I don't think I killed her, but the thought brings me no comfort. How does it make this any better?
Wait, what you got against? Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
How many days have passed since that moment? No, I think the implication is she's fine. Just probably very injured. As I sank deeper into despair after killing Arcoid, Ciel took my hand and pulled me back to the surface.
You know, somebody once said this, and I think I completely agree. I completely agree.
Hmm?
There's definitely, like, anybody who's played Danganronpa, the word despair completely changes. After playing, before you play Danganronpa, it's just a word. After you play Danganronpa, it's like a fucking it's like a sleeper agent. Like,
it's like a sleeper agent.
It becomes a funny word.
Yes,
it becomes a funny word. In the back of your mind, you know full fucking well.
I hear him. Anytime I hear the word now in the back of my mind.
Yeah. Anyway.
In my restless dreams.
Someday Monokuma will return.
Somehow.
Monokuma will return.
Yes. Forget FF7 too. Which
Oh yeah. Speaking of funny little characters. My younger brother has been watching Soul Eater.
Ah.
So yeah. Yes, that.
I'm looking for heaven. I'm going to California.
And anyway,
There was a point where he just randomly looked at me. He just goes, "Fool!"
This Unkslop?
Yes.
Unks. Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
I think.
Forget
There we go.
about it.
I keep wanting to post this one fucking game that I keep seeing like clips of, and I keep wanting to send it to Billy. Just be like, you're gonna look me dead in the fucking face and tell me that friend slop is not a thing.
I'm not saying it's not a thing. It's a really dumb term.
It's real. It's true, and it makes sense.
But anyways,
Doesn't make it any less stupid.
As I sank deeper into despair after killing Arcoade, Ciel took my hand and pulled me back to the surface. She taught me that there's no such thing as sinners and saints, only people who can and can't atone for their wrongs.
Tsukihime is quality slop.
But how do I atone for this? You know, that post perfectly explains how like every X-slop thing sounds to me.
Friend slop is real though. Friend slop is true.
Oh my
Friend
god.
slop is actually
How
true.
could anyone atone for such a callous crime? Such a brutal violation of another? You mean Nasu slop?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Nasu slop. This shit is actually Nasu slop, dude.
My
Yeah.
world darkens
Raven,
abruptly.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. It's Nasu. There's no T in it. So every time you type out the name, I keep thinking of fucking fairy tale.
Funnily enough, he spelled it wrong, so he didn't put Natsu.
FGO is actually fucking Type Moon slop. The actual Type Moon slop.
Okay, yeah, that one's accurate.
However, Fate Samurai Remnant, it's Type Moon Gem.
Oh my god. Anyway. Shadow. Can't wait for my daily dose of DWR slop. God.
Oh, God.
Anyways, a shadow falls over me, cast by the pale moonlight. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I hear the
Someone's eating chips.
harsh sounds of boots on gravel. Someone's
Oh, never
approaching.
mind.
の真似事ですか
Trying to repent, Tono? Ciel. She's really here. Warmth rekindles in my exhausted body. Hi guys, so I assume Shiki ate the rest of the house.
Guys, what is this? It's a live copium.
I think she is. They said, he said he feels like he didn't
50-50.
actually kill her. But then
It's a
again,
50-50.
did fade to black, so who knows? Warmth rekindles in my exhausted body. Look up to the night sky, desperate to see her face.
She's in full armor.
Yep.
I think I can do it.
What? It's not her? This isn't the Ciel I know. Her body's wearing a stranger's face.
Hashtag not my Ciel.
She's dressed in clothes
Hashtag
I've
not
never
my
seen them before. But I have seen them in Melty Blood type Lupin. Okay, no. Her
I've
eyes
seen them in
regard me
Melty Blood
coldly. Like I'm
I've seen it in Sangre de Retiro Tipo Illuminado.
Her eyes regard me coldly, like I'm something unclean. Her arms are bare.
You see, Grilla, you're not dealing with your average executioner.
You're
Yeah.
not dealing with your average churchgoer.
She has ascended and become a legend. I can't fucking do this every
A
goddamn
legendary
time.
churchgoer.
Yeah. Everyone watch Shiki kill Kaku, insert insane ramblings. K24 on Twitch right now just joined. Oh hey guys, are you okay? Sigh Ciel, my beloved. Anyway, her arms are bare, but for heavy-duty gloves. But most unsettling of all is the shapeless mass of metal in her hands.
Is that a fucking chainsaw?
Hey, you know,
so cool and yeah.
babe, why did you bring the vampire killer 10,000? What's up with that? What's up with that?
There's like chainsaw teeth moving around that thing.
Yeah. Also, I think Vampire Killer is too tame for what this thing is probably able to do. Vampire Obliterator 10,000 is probably a better name for it.
The Vampire Booty Blaster 9 million.
Sure. Anyway.
No, the Vampire Penetrator.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. We're going with that one. The Vampire Penetrator. We'll call it that.
Because it works both ways.
Yeah.
Either way, you're fucked.
You know what? I think the Penetrator sounds better.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Ciel just got out of the school of Leon Kennedy's.
Oh my god.
It's 7, Arihiko's best friend, yeah! Would you... Oh my god. I know exactly what the response to this is going to be. I know exactly what Ed was going to say after I finished the sentence. Yeah, can you believe that contained within this weapon is a cute anime horse girl?
What?
That's pretty weird. That's pretty weird.
Do you not know this all? At least I think she's a horse.
No way.
Yes, Uma Musume was a teaser from the start.
Oh my god.
Yep, hold on, actually. I can probably, Are you for real? I'll
Wait,
pull up
are
a
you for
picture
real?
real quick.
No, I think it's gonna be more funny if we end up fucking seeing it as we play along.
No, I as far as I know, she doesn't have a remake design.
Oh, fucking hell.
I can double check that, though.
What's that instrument?
You mean it was all horse up all along? You know,
No.
always has been.
It was actually Horse Gem all along.
Gem. She was not gonna
Those
appear
guys
on.
not gonna appear on screen.
Yeah, she was not gonna appear on screen unless I do this. Here she is.
Musume.
Eh?
Yep.
Uma Musume.
What is this? What am I looking at?
Uma Musume.
Her name is actually Nanako.
That's not an Uma Musume name.
Yeah. Nowhere near funny enough to be an Uma Musume name.
Yeah, that's right.
Who joined the call?
Who joined the call?
Anyway. Same oversized firearm, adorned with meter-long guillotine blades that she used against Flove, her weapon of choice when she means to kill.
Hey, why did you break out the Penetrator?
Unfamiliar knowledge flows into my mind. I might be clueless, but the presence in my head knows exactly what this is.
Bro thinks he's part of the team.
An artificial miracle created by the Holy Church. A conceptual weapon forged 1,000 years ago, when mankind used a maiden to lure one of the last remaining phantasmals into its grasp. Both women and beast were given to the furnace, and this holy doctrine fashioned from divine iron thus forged. Myriad matters of death burdening mankind are inscribed within, to be intoned by the natural resonance of divine iron in a ceaseless baptism of the unholy. It is not unique for its recitation of verses alone, but no other text is so vicious in its censure of the immortal. Its name is the Seventh Holy Scripture, a secret relic of the Church long abandoned to disuse, now restored to its true purpose of glorifying the Lord.
I think Penetrator's a better name, but okay.
Ciel?
Thus saith the Lord.
So you were a Roa's host after all. Her eyes are cold. Her voice is colder. Ice
Oh no, I was not fucking around. She really is worse.
Yeah. Ice runs up my spine. I leap back. At first I'm not sure why. Then I realize that both my instincts and rational mind are blaring an alarm.
Ciel, you look great. You got a new shampoo. Smells great.
Looks lovely in the moonlight.
Guys,
Please spare me.
guys. guys.
Yes.
Duh.
When it comes to Roa, she does not care for compliments.
Yeah.
This is no longer Ciel. This is death incarnate.
Kind of miss the tattoos. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I actually agree with that. I actually hard agree with that.
No, honestly, with this portrait, yeah,
With this
I can tell.
Yeah. But anyway.
Plus, the tattoos look sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but wanted to step on me.
That's fair.
It's Ciel. Ciel takes one step closer, her lips pressed shut, that ominous weapon still in hand. The sight makes me sick with fear. Her weapon frightens me. Just looking at it impugns my superiority, leaving me so powerless I could cry. I'm on the cusp of transforming into a higher life form, but against that tangle of metal that would only seal my doom. Awooga.
Oh, go ahead.
Yo, I'm trying to reach my beloved form.
Right on cue! Right on cue! As soon as it popped up, as soon as you said it, it popped up. Did you guys actually eat Kaku or not know she was left behind? We are fine, I believe.
I think.
But her nonchalant movements
Maybe.
are more terrifying yet. Her guard is impregnable. Invincible.
Title card.
Yes! Her guard is impregnable. Title card. Even my newly enhanced senses can't find the slightest hint of weakness. Hey, that reminds me, Invincible Versus had a beta. I didn't play it, so I can't say anything about it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's still going on or not. And if I
Do
try
we
to
have to
run,
play that one?
I don't know.
No.
The moment I turn my back on her, that iron nightmare will pierce my heart, annihilating me before I have the chance to reincarnate.
Oh,
Why?
we're good, Ciel, bros.
All I wanted was to see her again. She had tattoo. Yes, in the original design, she did.
Original design, she had tattoos. I think both her arms
Yeah, what?
specifically had like cross tattoos.
No, she had one on
Yeah.
her. She had one on her back. She had one like on her back, on like her. What's that part of the body called?
She had them on her on her
Hold on,
shoulders.
this it literally shows in the image that was like on the sidebar. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sick.
Got edgy
Yeah, there's
2000s
the-
design then. Yeah, exactly.
It's so
Yeah.
sick though.
I mean, it is quite literally a fucking 2000.
Yeah. Anyway.
That was
I
the
know-
style back then, man.
Yep. Anyway. I know what you want. Roa's starting to surface, isn't he? Unfortunately, that means it's already too late.
Shiki, we're gonna have to kill you.
She takes
Damn,
another
Yeah,
step.
my heart can't take it.
Yeah. It's almost like... What are you doing, Ciel? You look like you're trying to kill me. She doesn't reply.
Well, about that.
She simply looks me up and down, as though gauging where to aim and ensure a lethal blow.
Shiki, don't think of it as killing. Think about it. You've never met our Lord and Savior. Hey, Shiki, you're gonna be gone.
Oh my god. Anyway. Ciel.
Yeah, that's exactly who he's gonna meet.
She's serious. She's really trying to kill me. Screech. My nervous system keens as it senses impending death. Before I die, would you choke me of your thighs? Please, God.
Sorry?
Alexa, I was reading chat. I was reading chat.
Please. Hey, editor, can you please take that and isolate it and then post it on twitter.com?
Maybe.
Okay. Really?
Electrical screams shoot up my spinal cord. My nervous.
I'ma
you
be
know, we'll
honest
take
with you, bro.
We can do a comp. Oh wait, I haven't announced that yet. Never mind. Electrical screams shoot up my spinal cord. My nervous system tightens like stretched rubber. But even
I'll be
greater
honest with you,
than
Billy, that exact thing that Raven just said, that sounds like some shit you would actually say.
no, I don't think I would say it like that. I wouldn't say it like that.
I love how he didn't say I would never say that. He said I wouldn't say it like that.
Because it's GG's. It looks like it. I'm sorry, dude. That high-pitched ass nod does not convince me for shit.
I'm also not convinced.
Anyways, even greater than my fear is my disbelief. I can't fathom what would make her say that. Why? I don't understand. Like Elliot was like, what? No, of course not.
Yeah.
Write it down. Add that to the fanfic.
Oh my god.
I thought you said you'd stay. For me. She stops. Then, keeping her gaze fixed on me, she smirks. Your naivete is truly a work of art. There's being trusting, and then there's being oblivious. If only you'd been more cautious, you might have lived a little while longer. Tell me, did you never stop to wonder why I went to the trouble of disguising myself as a student? Did you really believe I was doing it for fun?
I thought... No, Billy, I need you to read that.
Nah, not this one. My goal is, and has always been, to eliminate Roa. Oh, Shiki, you missed church last Sunday. I infiltrated your school so I could keep an eye on the person I believed to be Roa's host while I worked to establish their guilt. No. Stop. Please. I don't want to hear what she's about to say. I don't mind if she despises me for being Roa, for being scum. It's what I am, even if I shudder to admit it. Ciel's job is to protect humanity by killing vampires. I know that, so it makes sense that she would do this. If I did not mean to open Task Manager. If I'm turning into a vampire, then it's only natural that she would come to kill me. But what she's on the verge of saying, if she speaks those words and makes them real, then I'll surely be the end of me. That'll surely be the end of me.
I was gonna ask, considering the whole Nega Ciel that was on screen, what would a Nega Ciel be saying?
He would be saying like, Shiki, let's be Shiki, I'm an atheist.
He must have realized by now who it is I really hate, who I've been hunting, who I have finally led into my trap. I couldn't kill Roa's host too quickly, you see. If Roa had only been half awake, only half of him would have died. I had to be certain he was fully active before I made my moves. Santa's not... Wait, what? But
Santa's not... Oh, the evil Ciel be like, Santa's not real.
Yeah. But at last, all the pieces are in place. No thanks to Noelle. She almost ruined all my hard work. We had Roa's host exactly where we wanted him. All we had to do was wait for him to awaken. Though I can't blame her for losing her patience. After all, I was just as eager to kill you.
Oh, good to know.
My voice has left me. My parched throat feels like it's twisting itself apart. I was just as eager to kill you. She's hated me since long before I went insane, assuring me all the while that Roa was someone else. Ciel, Red Garden got cancelled. What? Ciel, why? That can't be. You went out of your way to protect me. Is that how I looked to you?
Just to kill you myself.
I was merely keeping you in my sights. Well, I won't pretend I was always so certain. For one, you seem too good-natured to be Roa's host. There was a time, Noelle, and I suspected your sister instead. But that wasn't possible. We knew that the hair...
To be honest, if I were to try to guess which one of the Totos is secretly a demon... Okay, is it a bad choice? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, is it a bad guess?
Yeah, it's...
She confessed and professed to be a demon.
Yeah.
But I thought we had something special.
Yeah, oh my god, what was I gonna say? Based on things we have seen, not the worst. Aki would have tanked the possession, yeah.
Wait, what about Akia?
She's,
Don't worry about it.
yeah. I was gonna say you could probably explain it better if we want to do it, if we want to do that. But that was impossible. We knew that the heir Roa had chosen was male. In the absence of conclusive evidence, however, I had no choice but to continue investigating. There was no emotion in her voice. I can't say a word. All I can do is let her talk. Eventually, I learned that you had been expelled from the head family due to injury, and at the same time as the Tono's adopted child disappeared. Insert sound effect. Those findings came as an enormous... I'll start from here. Eventually, I learned that you had been expelled from the head family due to injury, and at the same time as the Tono's adopted child disappeared. Those findings came as an enormous relief. They constitute evidence against you being Roa. Well, no, not quite. Rather, they suggested an alternative explanation that might have exonerated you. Ciel's gaze
Exonerated.
It was me, Barry.
Thank you.
I was the one who forced Ciel to hate Cheeky.
Really sad for true Shiki though, yeah. Ciel's gaze softens just a touch. It's the first hint of vulnerability she's shown, but I fail to take advantage of it. I'm so stunned by what she's telling me that I let the moment slip away. No, that doesn't make sense. You thought you were safe with your blue glasses church waifu, but I went ahead to rewrite everything.
Oh my god.
Anyway. No, that doesn't make sense. If you were so sure I wasn't Roa, then why? Please, don't put words in my mouth. That isn't what I said. In the end, the implications for you remain unchanged. Let me spell it out for you. Whatever happened 7 years ago, it ended with your death at the hands of the Tono's eldest son. Or perhaps it'd be more accurately to say that he literally took your life. As a result, you became bound to him, Roa's host. The adopted child scrubbed from the records wasn't him. It was you. You were nothing but a puppet on the Tono strings, a convenient replacement for the very child who murdered you. A nameless lamb taken in by a family of wolves, preyed on by their eldest and tossed aside. Ciel continues in the same mechanical tone. Whether or not she's telling the truth doesn't matter. All that's in the past anyway. There's nothing to do with me now. That's not why my brain feels paralyzed. It's because the person in front of me isn't the Ciel I know. So the girl I knew, the girl who showed me such kindness, was really just...
It was never real.
I can't presume exactly what happened. In the aftermath, the Tono family heir fled the human world and went into hiding. And the Tonos installed you as their son in his place. A child drained of his life force by Roa's host, yet miraculously survived.
It was all smoke and mirrors.
I imagine you experienced it yourself. Roa's memories flowing through your brother and into you. Roa must have been delighted to discover that his host shared his life force with another. He is, after all, adept at manipulating the soul. He would no longer be forced to transmigrate when his host expired. Instead, he could escape... Hold on. Instead, he could escape into another body. Yours. That can't... Her eyes are piercing. There's enough hatred in them for her worst enemy. But his path ends here. I was taken by surprise last time, but tonight I've had ample time to prepare. Roa escaped into you and is fully awakened.
Her feelings are not real.
She was real to me!
She's real to me!
We took the long way round to get here, but now I can kill you just as I initially intended. Her cold glare falls to my chest, as though to mark where her stake will pierce. That can't be true. I try to calm my hammering heart as I look up to her. By all means, deny it. Play the innocent all you like. You'll only make my job easier. Because no matter what,
This is where you die.
Metal clinks as she hefts her weapon.
あなたがその気になって
You won't change my mind.
楽にしま
I don't intend to show you any mercy either way, Roa. I can tell she means it. She sees Roa when she looks at me, not Shiki Tono. Maybe she never saw Shiki Tono in the first place. You can't be serious. You decided I was Roa before we even met? So that means when you saved me, when you said you liked spending time with me, it was all just...
It was all a lie.
I can't finish
Damn.
that sentence. I know how it ends, but I can't put it into words. If I do, everything we shared will lose its meaning.
みっともない
You can't even face the
言葉を濁
truth.
しているんですか
How pathetic.
い
If you won't believe
え
it,
信じられない
then I'll say it for you.
全て作ること
Yes.
ですよ
It was all a
私
lie.
があなたを
Saving your life,
ここに残って
coming to school with you,
ドアを逃がし
everything I did to draw Roa out. Don't
Evil
worry.
Ciel.
I'm not going to leave you behind. I remember her smile
you're
when she
wrong.
said that.
It's not evil Ciel.
It's normal
just
Ciel.
It's just
Just
Ciel.
Ciel.
It wasn't for my sake that she stayed. She only wanted to continue her search for Roa. I was asking my own pursuer to remain by my side. So even then... even then... Even the night she saved me. Even the anguish I saw in her eyes. That's right, Shiki. None of those moments really mattered. You simply imagined that they had meaning. Just as you imagined being in love, and being loved in return.
Sorry,
You've been
it's
living
just
a daydream
nothing
painted with
personal.
lies. So be it.
Yeah, basically,
I'm done
sorry, Shiki, nothing
laughing.
personal.
If that's who she is, I have no reason not to fight for my survival. Alright, I get it. There's just one thing I don't understand. How did you know Roa was still alive? Why were you so certain he picked the Tono's eldest son?
わかりますよだって
How could I not be?
自分のことなんですから
I was there when he did it. I can't
Why
even
did you-
process her words. You what?
ええ
I did it
大
myself.
野という血筋を
I
探し当てて
discovered the Tono bloodline and decided it should host my next reincarnation.
実際にローに
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, we kind of alluded to this earlier. Although those memories were of limited use, of course, it's hard to pinpoint Roa before his personality resurfaces.
先輩
Ciel, what
何を
are you
言ってる
saying?
んですか
何って
Let me tell you a story.
今から13
13 years ago, there was another innocent little child just like you. She was 12 when the urges first took hold. Unlike you, she didn't grow up with any strange powers, so that was the first time anything unusual had ever happened to her. Until then, she lived a perfectly normal life. She spent her days between school and her father's bakery. She was late to rise, so she always had to take the evening shift. But nonetheless, she dreamed of someday taking over the shop one day. Just then, I see a memory of a place I've never been. Her story is almost identical to my dream. But her wish would never come true. All the mundane happiness she thought would be hers, she would destroy with her own hands. Because that girl was Roa's host. I remember how delighted he was to discover her potential. She tried to resist him,
She was
just as you
16
did.
in the OG. Yeah.
She tried to resist him just as you did, but it was futile in the end. She killed her mother and father and drank their blood before turning on the townspeople, laughing all the while. That day broke something inside her, I think. You know what it's like, don't you, Tono? There's no stopping it, no matter how hard you fight. After long enough, you don't even think to try. Even though you're still you. Isn't that strange? I know that feeling. I've been there myself. Mercifully, her nightmare didn't last long. A vampire in white came along and stabbed Roa through the heart. I know the rest. The girl died and Roa transmigrated into Shikitono. That's not the end though, is it? But that girl, she couldn't even die properly. Her voice is gentle, but it's dripping with scorn. Her corpse was taken to the church where it was preserved as a valuable sample of a vampire returning to human form. But as I said, she was extraordinarily gifted, far more resilient to death than any ordinary person. Would have been better for everyone if she stayed dead, but one day, 6 years later, she came back to life. Isn't that silly? Roa's empty husk, walking around with a life of its own. Her life after that wasn't easy. The church's agents tried countless times to execute her for heresy, but she simply didn't know how to die. Again and again they killed her, every moment of every day for half a year. You mean a body that can't die? A body that will always regenerate no matter what? I've heard that before. Can't even imagine the pain. Ciel might be able to heal from anything, but I've seen her grimace every time she gets injured. She had to endure that for 6 whole months. Half a year, without rest, dying and resurrecting, over and over and over. Eventually, the church realized that the girl was more of an anomaly than they were prepared for. So she was sent where all unsolvable problems go, the burial agency. There she learned what had really happened to her. In short, she was a living paradox. Regardless of who she had been during her first 12 years of life, she had been born into the world with Roa's soul. While she was herself, she was Roa's too. She was Roa too. So for her to be dead while Roa remained alive would create a contradiction. As shown in detail in the manga, yeah, I've seen some of those panels. Where a stitch in the world comes undone, the world forces the hole closed in order to protect itself. That means that while Roa's soul continues to exist, so must she. The natural order itself will ensure it. Must have been worse in the manga. To quote the post I saw, "Oh, that's sort of my comfort character."
Yep.
One prelate said she had been excluded from the cycle. The agency chief, meanwhile, described her situation as an authentication error. Until someone deletes Roa's account, you won't be able to log into or out of human society, they said. Sure.
Cool.
As long as Roa lives, she will remain frozen in time. She won't die a natural death because she can't grow old. As for an unnatural one, she could be reduced to ashes, and she'd still rewind to just the way she was. Normally, she would have been kept sealed away forever, but she inherited enough of Roa's knowledge of magecraft to make her useful to the burial agency. So she convinced them to recommend her to an executor position. Thus, Roa's empty husk cast aside her old name and devoted her life to slaying vampires. That's how I knew Roa was still alive. I can sense his location even more precisely than his sire, Arcoade. I assume I don't need to explain why. She's right, I already know. I just don't want to admit it. I told you before, didn't I? Why I want to kill Roa. Why I hunt vampires in the first place. So I can die a human death. When she first said that, I didn't understand what she meant. But now, can I understand her now, even just a little? I guess not. Leaves a horrid taste in my mouth, but I can't. I can't picture myself ever longing for death. Lamenting the circumstances of my life is one thing, but while I still draw breath, I never wish for it to end. And yet that is her sole desire, her only hope of salvation. I haven't seen what she's seen. Never felt the pain of killing someone I love with my 2 hands. Close enough. I hope I never will. But she does. Maybe that's enough of a reason to want to end it, to be done with it all. That's not the answer. It can't be. But it is. All I want is to die a normal death. Her voice is devoid of any trace of warmth. It's... all I can do is stare blankly at the ground. OG Shiki can't say the same, yeah. It's... now that I know what she wants, now that I know the suffering she's endured, it's not right. My plight, Ciel's death wish, all of this is just so wrong. Even the worst nightmare leaves some room for hope. But reality is cruel and will not be ignored. All the regrets in the world can't turn back the clock. In pitiless silence, the executor Ciel approaches to take my life. As though to say we have nothing left to discuss, she hoists her weapon in both hands, ready to fire. The seventh holy scripture embodies many possible deaths, but its true specialty is the annihilation of the soul. Transmigration has no place in the dogma of the Holy Church. One's soul may rise to heaven or fall to hell according to their deeds in life, but for it to return to earth is sacrilege of the highest order.
There's a couple exceptions.
Her holy scripture, forged from that doctrine, is anathema to reincarnation. Moon. Its stake driver, punishment, brings death by execution. The impact of its spike can shatter the soul itself. Oh.
A veritable soul punisher.
Yes. Oh, I get it.
Did we start us, Breaker?
Shh. She has to do it the right way around.
I'm not having this argument with you again right now.
As long as Roa remains alive, Kinsei will always revert to the way she was, even if she were to fall in her own stake. She has the ultimate suicide method at her disposal, but it still won't take unless she first destroys her nemesis. Her muzzle swings through the air. Its stake, protruding like a bayonet, races towards me. But it seems oddly slow. That's interesting. Knowing how strong she is, I'd expected her to run me through before I even knew what happened. I don't have time to think. Would you like to guess?
Do a barrel roll.
Dodge sideways.
I assume this is a quick death, so you know what? If you pick wrong, we'll still go with it.
Sidestep.
This isn't a 3D fighter.
Parry.
No, Belty does have those.
How can you even parry that?
Parry.
You can shield it. You can shield it.
I do
Drive
kind
rush.
of want to see the death to this.
Do you?
A little bit.
Well, if you truly desire to see the death of Shikitono,
A little bit.
we're going back.
A little bit, yeah. Really?
I figured.
Oh, that
I
makes
leap
sense.
backwards. Sensing danger, I decide to retreat. In a single bound, I put several meters between us. Well, I'm the only one surprised. Ciel's face is impassive as she pursues me, by a bayonet at the ready. I break for the edge of the crater where a slope of debris leads up ground level. It's terrifying how agile I've become. I speed through the air like a bullet. At this pace, there's no way she can catch me.
You fool.
And then, abruptly, I stop. No signal from my brain. No obstruction. Not even inertia is responsible. My body simply halts in place. I urge myself forward, but my legs won't listen. Nor can I turn my body. The soles of my feet are rooted to the earth. Still facing forward, I turn my head around, and I see the black key stuck in the rubble behind me. Its thin blade neatly pinning my shadow. Must be keeping me glued to the ground. Come on! I strain to move my legs, but they won't budge a single millimeter. The image of a dog caught in a bear trap comes to mind. As I struggle in vain. That was foolish. There are far better ways you could have escaped. Super Mario Game Over music. Yeah. The bow of the church arrives. Ciel. Now that your transformation is physical, I can't let you escape. Here and now, I will condemn your soul. Her stake driver rears back for the killing blow.
She doing this shit point blank?
Looks like it. Not
Really
wanting,
trying to fucking make sure this guy doesn't come back.
not wanting to provoke her prey, perhaps. The executor slips smoothly out of my field of view.
Oh.
Farewell.
I've been impaled.
Yeah. Farewell, Tono. This is all I can give you. With a whisper almost too quiet to hear, she presses her gun to my vampire heart and pulls the trigger on her censor. The report rings through my bones like a church bell. Blood from my pulverized organ sprays out of my mouth. Maybe in the next life, we will meet in better circumstances. A blast of light cleaves my brain in two. And in my last moments, I see an old book within me, its pages scattering as I fade away.
Wait, actually, no, they won't, because the G erased Toto's soul
right,
along
yeah.
with Rowan.
Yeah, Shiki's erased too.
there is no next life.
Whoops.
There is no next life for him.
Rip, Shiki got killed by his church girlfriend, yeah. Alright.
There's
That's how it
worse
ends.
ones.
Alright, everyone. Get the Neko arc
That
ready.
was better.
You know, guys, I think we can all learn a valuable lesson from this. We can all learn a valuable
That
lesson.
being...
White women are dangerous, and don't trust women. That's the lesson we've learned from playing Tsukihime.
I see.
I thought you were
Right,
going to
guys?
say something like nuns are way more horrifying than they let on, but okay.
No, I think this is the lesson we've learned from this.
Teach me, Michelle. Dang.
Yeah, you know this shit's serious when even Michiel said about it.
Whoa! Is this the first time Shika got killed by the heroine herself? Calm down, kiddo. We got this. It's sad, but we are talking about Ciel here. She's just a merciless, spicy monster.
In what regard?
Yes.
As for the main character, I hope you're ready to bite it a few more times.
Not gonna lie, I'm sad. Yeah.
It's best if you view visits to Dead End City with all of the gravities of a quick trip to the convenience store.
Gravita, but sure.
Gravitas.
That's right.
Same difference.
You cannot carelessly turn your back on your opponent.
You forgot I voiced Michiel.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers ever play Final Tsukihime?
Final Tsukihime? No, it's Battle Mood Wars. It's canon now.
Ciel would be a horrifying boss fight.
Yeah. I
Look,
like how
one
all her
thing-
stats are sevens. I like how all her stats are sevens.
One thing,
Oh, that's
one thing that I've started realizing lately is that like pretty much any game, like any visual novel, would make a great RPG if you
Yeah.
try hard enough. If you must retreat, make sure you at least throw them off balance first.
There's a bad end after this, so you would need to go back to day 12 for. No, we don't have to worry about that. As I said, I think we're fine. But anyway. Oh yeah.
Moving on.
Right. Turn-based
Oh my
in
God.
my visual novel game.
Bro, Neko Arc has such an aura, dude. I don't know how to explain it.
Tsukihime 2 was going to be an RPG. I thought it was supposed to be like a. Didn't he say that? Actually, I think he said action RPG. So yeah.
I don't think I would want that. I don't think I would want that. For the sequel to Tsukihime, I'd rather it just be a visual novel, but I guess. Plus, it doesn't matter. We're never going to see Tsukihime 2.
Yeah, we're barely gonna see the second half of Tsukihime.
We're not going to see Tsukihime 2, bro. That shit is not happening. That is not happening.
It was announced 20 years ago.
That's 20 fucking years. Oh my god. Anyway,
Let me look it up.
give
you read this part?
a bit makes them an easy target, especially if you're already slower. Dude, like, when you really, oh my god, no, I don't even want to think about a Tsukihime 2 just because of, like, that's just not gonna happen. That's just straight up not gonna, think about all the other stuff that son of a bitch is working on, or allegedly working on. We just got out of FGO, allegedly, I still think we're in.
Allegedly.
And then, like,
major parts of FGO we got out
then
of.
there's like the Red Guard, the fucking other half of this remake, that's like probably gonna be almost 10 years in the making, and then fucking Mohoyo 2 allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Your opponent outclasses you in essentially every way. You should come up with a more novel strategy, a more visual novel strategy, if you will. Or be prepared to stand your ground in the face of death, or in front of death. Same. It's all means the same thing. Don't matter. I misread it like 3 times. Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. He said open. Apparently, Nasu said open world RPG.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Anyway.
Oh my god, could you imagine how long that would take if he actually fucking did that?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Look at how long it's taking him to make a visual novel.
Yeah.
Don't
Anyway.
worry. If you make it through this, things will surely turn around for you again. Perhaps my offspring will be there for the job of Tsukihime 2.
Open world, bro.
Despite the massive difference in fighting ability, you're still making him think he had a chance in hell? Don't I, Four Eyes? But yeah. Duddy.
Give us like a visual novel or linear story game like Alan Wake and I'm good. Yeah.
That'd be so funny. Third-person survival horror game, but it's Tsukihime.
Oh my god.
I mean, in
Tsukihime
your
with
words,
quick
the knife tech you learned for the original Resident. Oh my god, we're all the way back here. The knife tech you learned for the original Resident Evil, basically turned it into Shiki Simulator. Yeah.
Shiki Sim. Oh, you're right. Nasu had a vision. Never mind. I trust the vision.
Yeah. Turn Gohaku away.
Open world game. Them just picturing like Shiki. It's like GTA. Shiki Tono entering cars and shit.
Oh my god.
Type moon hire this man. Where did it go? Here we go.
Shiki
You know what the worst part is?
Shiki Tono in Unreal Engine 5.
You know what the worst part is, Edwin? We probably would get an open world Tsukihime before GTA 6.
No, I don't think so. I think that man. Honestly, I'm sick of that joke. I'm glad the game's gonna come out now.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
What's it gonna be replaced with? Can't wait for Mercenaries mode, right?
Can't wait for GTA 7, man. Can't wait for GTA 7.
GTA 6 isn't even out yet. Don't count your chickens
Suki 2
yet.
would be the survival horror for the DAA, yeah.
Oh yeah, Johnny's still betting on the game just not coming out. Johnny's betting it all on the game just not even coming out.
It's
Johnny, I think it's over, man. I think it's happening, man.
I want it to be shit.
Don't want it to be shit.
Johnny is preying on that game's downfall so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sorry, bro, but sorry, Johnny. Sorry, Johnny.
What has he got against GTA? This is lore I don't know.
We're on opposite sides. We're on opposite sides, Johnny.
Just like the stranger than heaven, yeah. But yeah, what does the lore get about? What does he have against GTA?
Let's just do this first.
Okay, because it would take too long. Okay. Dodge forward. From my low-slung stance, I break into a desperate sprint. Can't turn around. My every impulse tells me if I do, I'll find my heart skewered before I can blink.
3D melty blood.
Barrel of her weapon just avoids grazing my head. Being so close and so low saves my life. Diving beneath the mouth of her stake driver by a hair's breadth, I shift my weight to the side just as my foot hits the ground. Correct course or crash straight into her? While I briefly consider tackling her to the ground, I reject the idea. If she's strong enough to lift all that weight by herself, pulling her into a wrestling match would be suicidal. Instead, I angle myself sideways, just beneath her arm. As I pass by her side, she suddenly becomes a blur. For a moment, she seems to disappear entirely. She plants her foot down hard and wrenches her weapon immense weight into a horizontal sweep. It beats the air into submission with a brain-rattling boom. An instant later, I find myself launched a dozen meters backward into a mound of rubble. Dang. She lets out a dissatisfied tut as she glares at me. My left arm aches.
Oh, that's right.
Can't comprehend what I'm seeing. My forearm is bent at an impossible angle, its bones pulverized. Yeah. And from shoulder to wrist, the flesh of my outer arm has been stripped away, as if worn down by a gigantic file. So you'll give your arm to save your head. If only you hadn't bothered, it would have been over so easily. Save my head? I don't remember doing that. My body must have moved instinctively to cover itself before my brain could catch up. And this is the result. Half my arm shredded and my forearm crushed to powder. Man, I can't wait for Tsukihime 2 Red Garden on my Nintendo Switch. It's gonna be great 2,000 years later, Graveyard. It's chilling to see my own body so brutally damaged. But what's even more terrifying is that I am ready to fight on regardless, both mentally and physically. Aren't you gonna use your knife? She looks almost bored. I'm no threat to her. Just pray that she can kill for at her leisure. The pain from my arm finally makes its way through my nervous system. Feels like my ruptured veins are pumping septic blood straight into my brain. I almost white out from the agony. Ciel simply stares at me, cold as ever. You rip off half my arm and you have nothing to say? Do you have a goddamn clue how much this hurts? How dare you?
Pretty sure she does.
How dare you? How dare you?
My brother in Christ, and she was tortured for like half a year. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
she fucking knows the feeling.
Yeah. If that's how we're playing it, I grip my knife tightly in my pocket. Then fine, let's do this. I feel the cool hardness of its handle. Not about to roll over and die. And with a small sink, I slide out its blade. You're a fool. In a fraction of a second, Ciel explodes into nothingness.
Even if we did open world RPG, that means that the old designs are gonna
Custom
fucking
DLCs, oh god.
DLCs.
No.
I hope it's like a Xenogun situation where it's like hyper realistic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that's not right. She burst into motion, solo slung, practically skimming the rubble. As she vanished from sight until she was right before my eyes, like a lizard slithering across the ground. In the blink of an eye, she closes the 6 meters between us. Even knowing she's there, I still can't process what her body is doing. I reflexively jerk my head backwards, casting my gaze down to her feet as I do. And the heartbeat that takes. Her stake rises from below to skewer my throat with aching precision. Breath bursts from my lungs. Okay, I am still breathing. What about pain? Can I feel pain? Right, there it is. I'm still conscious, more or less. Yeah. Now, what about the rest of my body? Black blood sprays across the rubble. I trace it back to the gaping hole in my left shoulder. Only then do I realize what just happened.
That'll do it. That'll cause it.
Ciel missed my neck and speared my shoulder instead.
It's just the worst pain. Everything hurts. Oh,
Pain.
everything except my left eye.
Pain so sickening I don't even
Fuck.
recognize it as pain. Ugh. But I'm still alive. Against all odds. I am in one piece. I've brought myself some distance. The acrid smell of gunpowder rises from my shoulder.
Lunkity doofy!
She must have pulled the
What's that
trigger
for?
as... What? Pain to the max, baby. She must have pulled the trigger as her bayonet struck home. The blast would have then would have launched me backwards, opening up some space between us. Once might have been a fluke, but twice is no accident. Your body must be as inhuman as your mind, or you'd be dead from the shock of all that blood loss by now. Clank. The tip of her weapon drops to the ground. The stake that pierced my shoulder dissolves into pages and scatters to the wind. Paper? You shot me with paper? It's nonsense. But that nonsense almost killed me. So horrific I could drop to the ground right here and beg for forgiveness. Oh! My shoulder's on fire. Searing pain threatens to devour my whole body. As if my bones are being roasted to ash. Roa's voice rises in my head, telling me that the torture device she wields is toxic to the touch. I'm a dead man walking. Immortality won't save me.
Just like my buddy Romeo.
She's going to kill me no matter what I do. My brain flickers with terror, pain, confusion, anxiety. Is it death itself I'm afraid of? Something else inflicting it? The pain that will accompany it? Or the weapon that will deliver it, so terrible that the sight alone makes you want to cry and plead for dispensation? I don't know. All my attention is consumed by the executor's cold eyes and the monstrous implement in her hands. She pulls the slide back with a crisp click. She loads another round and readies her weapon once more. I should be dead twice over. Surviving 2 hits from that thing is a miracle. A third would be too much to hope for. I picture the muzzle leveled in my face, the squeeze on the trigger, the iron spike blasting through the back of my skull. The thought is not so much terrifying as disgusting. Death is always demeaning, vulgar, grotesque, no matter what form it takes. My life is precious. Don't want to subject it to that. Is that the root of my fear? I don't know. I can learn to ride my lack of an answer. Through all the death I have seen, I'd never spared a thought for the canker it exudes. I concern myself only with death, never with the process of dying. But there are worse terrors, such as a life spent in perpetual fear of death, never realizing that being blown to bits would be a mercy by comparison. The pain in my shoulder drags me back to reality. None of that matters right now. I have to get out of here. If I want to live, I have to focus on finding a way to... Aren't you going to take off your glasses? Huh? An astonished grunt escapes my lips. Why on earth would she ask me that? If I take off my glasses, I'll be able to see her lines of death. And if I do that, there's a chance, however minuscule, that I could kill her. What are you saying? Her eyes burn with anger. Anger hot enough to set the very air ablaze. You really are hopeless. It'll be a kindness to put you out of your misery. She drops down low. Here she comes. It's obvious she means to dash at me again, but she moves so fast I can barely see her. My only option is to run. Fortunately, we're further apart this time. I'll sprint as fast as I can and take cover in the rubble. With the collapsed masonry blocking her line of sight, I'll be able to find somewhere to hide. There's not much left of the underground cathedral, but some of the surrounding passages are still intact. Time to move. If I could just make it. My back. Something is lodged in my back. Son of a... I slumped face first to the ground. So close. Just a little further and I would have made it. Push myself to my feet with one hand. Where the executor's needle-like swords have impaled me. Get out! I wrench it free. In a fit of rage, I drag it out through my chest. Luckily, the wound has gone numb, so there's no pain to endure. Alright. Now I can get to safety. Do you really think running will save you? Before I can move, her voice rings out from behind me. You still don't understand, do you? Don't you realize how fast you just ran? Aren't you curious how you survived 3 fatal injuries? You're a mouse in a box, Tono. Do you truly believe there's any escape for you? I look down at the blade I pulled out of myself. hole in my chest isn't even bleeding. I really have lost my last shreds of humanity. My mind goes white. Don't let her trick you. Don't let her trick you. She's only ever tried to deceive you. Don't listen to a word she says, or you're as good as dead. Ignore her. Even if she's telling the truth, it doesn't matter. Just shut it all out. It's your only chance. Shut up. There's nowhere left for you to run. You can fight or you can die. If you won't choose the former, then you have to accept the latter. My executioner approaches, her footsteps deliberately loud. Shut up. At least try to fight back. Kill me and you'll live another day. That's how you deserve to die. Struggling desperately for an impossible hope for survival. Shut up! There's no need to pretend anymore. You can't defy your own instincts. Go on, pounce on me like you always tried to do at school. I guarantee it'll end the same way. I told you to shut up! I leap into the air. Even with my arm mangled, my shoulder punctured, and my back impaled, I feel light as a feather. At a speed to match hers, I launch myself 20 meters up the side of a crater and come down, breathing hard in a ruined building. I run. No time to think, I just run blindly, trying to get away. But I can't go much further. My lungs cry for air. My arm is hanging on by a thread. My leg catches on something, sending me tumbling to the ground. The hole in my back is fully healed, but my left arm and shoulder are still mangled. A stake driver must have done something to them. I can think of no solutions, no countermeasures. All I know is that the left side of my body has stopped functioning. Try to push myself up one-handed, only to end up falling comically on my face. I roll onto my back and inch myself across the ground until I reach the wall. Sitting upright is as much as I can manage before I run out of strength. I lift my chin, exposing my throat, and gulp down air. The moon. Moonlight filters down through a gap in the wall. This must be the price of forcing my mind and body past their limits. In the moonlit haze, everything seems a shell of itself. Ah, now I see. Whether I'm Roa or not hardly matters in the end. Either way, I'm just an empty husk. Just a nameless nobody from who knows where that somebody labeled Shikitono. Ah! A bolt of pain shoots through my shoulder. Maybe, if I had been as sure of myself as I am sure of this pain, perhaps things wouldn't have come to this. For as long as I can remember, I thought I was Shikitono. But I'm not. Not really. I'm just some unidentified child who took his place. That isn't particularly tragic in and of itself. There's no basis for hatred or regret. The real tragedy is my lack of a single memory from my old life, before the Tonos took me in. No, worse than tragedy. It's a farce. After all, it only goes to show that I was never really anyone at all. High in the night sky, the moon shines alone. How strange. Why didn't I notice it before? Just how beautiful. Can't quite laugh though. Might be a farce, but it's poor comedy. Did my life mean anything at all in the end? Even now, on the verge of disappearing, I don't have the slightest idea who I was. What a sick joke. Everything's a haze now. What a sick joke. A world filled with death. A vision filled with death. A day 7 years ago. Master set me on the path to a normal life. Still think our meeting was worthwhile. But this is as far as I go. I'm sorry, Master. I guess there's no saving me. When it comes down to it, I ought to kill myself now while I still have the capacity for such thoughts. But I can't. I can't take my own life. Shameful and wrong as it may be, I want to live. If I die, I was making liars of us both. So no matter how sinful it is, no matter what costs me, I want to live. If only Ciel had stayed by my side, I would have been willing to lose everything else. That's the only reason I've held out for this long. But now my suffering is finished. It's been 6 years. Though I'm not sure if that's too long or not long enough. Liar. I'd rather she'd said nothing than that. Thank you, Tono. I finally fulfilled my duty. All I have to do is tie up a few loose ends. You liar. Though perhaps there was a grain of truth at the bottom of it all. She might have misled me, but never once. Thank you, truly, for everything you've done. Shall we shake hands one last time? It's been a long time since I felt this happy. You liar. Never once did she lie to me. Try not to be too mean to Inui in my absence. I wish I could keep pretending to be a high schooler like the two of you. The Ciel I knew never existed, but her smile at least was real, or so I believe. Still, there's no denying reality. Her whole persona was a fiction, crafted to bring her within killing range of her target. She tricked me. She'd never forgiven me for a second. Her saving me when I had nowhere else to go, whiling away the hours with me at school. It was all just to confirm I was raw. I clenched my jaw. My molars grind together at the back of my mouth. Damn it. I clawed the wall in regret. Yes, she deceived you. She calculated her every action to get close to you. So why? I clawed the wall in sadness. In spite of it all, I just can't bring myself to hate her. How could I? Whether it was real to her, I enjoyed our time together. Nothing can take that away from me. Not even 2 weeks have passed since we met, but I've never felt so happy to be alive. God damn it. But in the end, it was all in my head. My eyelids grow heavy. My chest burns, not with hatred or anger, but with regret. The world blurs around me. Up above, the moon shines a dazzling white. A sea of sadness amidst the grey rubble. Sad boy hours, yeah. Softly it wavers in the night air. Nothing's real, so an illusion I can never touch. A fleeting mirage forever out of reach. Crunch, crunch. Dry footsteps sound across the seabed. I think this is a good place, probably a good place to stop. A sea of silence.
Well,
Yep, things are moving very quickly.
that they are.
Rest in peace? Question
Rest
mark,
in
Shiki?
peace. We'll find out
Rest
his
in
true
peace.
fate next time. Yeah, I'm not sure if next time's gonna be the finale or not.
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait. There's
Actually,
an
no,
issue
I
with
think there is a
that.
bit more now that I think about it.
There's still an issue with that. What's after this again?
Let me think. Do you want me to like DM you or something?
Mount Quest.
No, we can discuss it like right after this.
No,
Okay.
quest.
No
Yeah.
quest, oh my god. But anyways, I think it looks like Gord is getting a bit restless and might have to go out. So thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, Nara.
Like 80%
Adios.
through. Okay, yeah, we got quite a lot more. Wait,
Oh wow.
60% through?
We're actually 50% through.
What do you mean 60%?
We're actually 50% through.
We're halfway there.
Squidward on a chair.
This is actually the prologue.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that would be horrifying.
End of part 1.
End of part 1. Technically, they did pull that.
God. Anyway, remember, kids, pay your taxes. If they can catch
you
Al
do that.
Capone, they'll catch your ass.
What do you mean if you do that?
I mean, if
What do you mean? What do you mean if you
you're
do that?
either a child or not employed, then you won't have to worry about that.
I don't think that's what you meant, William.
Can you say that again to this wire, please?
Mom did say kids.
That is true. Yeah.
Like, I never
okay.
specified.
Okay. All right.
I never
You're off the hook.
specified.
You're off the hook.
But anyways, farewell.